Alan and Marilyn Bergman were a legendary American songwriting duo whose words helped shape some of the most beloved music in film, television, and stage productions. Together, their lyrical brilliance brought them widespread acclaim, with a career spanning over 6 decades. With 3 Academy Awards, 4 Emmys, 2 Grammys, including Song of the Year, and a well-deserved place in the Songwriters Hall of Fame, the Bergmans were among the most influential lyricists of the 20th and early 21st centuries. Alan Bergman was born on September 11, 1925, in Crown Heights, Brooklyn. He was the son of Ruth, a homemaker and community volunteer, and Samuel Bergman, who sold children's clothing. Alan pursued music at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill before earning a master's degree in music at UCLA. Marilyn, born Marilyn Keith, née Katz, on November 10, 1928, also in Crown Heights, was coincidentally born at the same Brooklyn hospital as Alan. Her parents were Edith and Albert Katz. She showed early musical promise, studying at New York's High School of Music and Art and later focusing on psychology and English at New York University. Both came from Jewish families but didn't meet until they were living in Los Angeles in the late 1950s. Alan started as a television director and songwriter at WCAU-TV in Philadelphia. Encouraged by lyricist Johnny Mercer, he relocated to Los Angeles to pursue songwriting more seriously. Marilyn had moved west as well and became involved in songwriting after a shoulder injury left her unable to play piano. Her connection to lyricist Bob Russell eventually introduced her to Lou Spence, a composer both she and Alan would work with. Spence eventually suggested the two collaborate, an idea that led not only to a musical partnership but a romantic one as well. Alan and Marilyn married in 1958 and had one daughter, Julie Bergman Sender, who would go on to become a film producer. Their early successes included lyrics for Dean Martin's 1958 album Sleep Warm and Frank Sinatra's 1960 classic Nice and Easy, both with music by Lou Spence. The couple wrote their first title song for a film in 1961 with The Right Approach, and in 1964 penned their first Broadway musical, Something More. Their breakthrough came in 1967 with the film In the Heat of the Night. Teaming up with Quincy Jones, the Bergmans crafted powerful lyrics for the film's theme song. This led to future collaborations with Jones, including their contribution to Michael Jackson's 1982 E.T. the Extraterrestrial soundtrack with the song, Someone in the Dark. A pivotal partnership began in the late 1960s with French composer Michel Legrand. Their first major success with Legrand came with The Windmills of Your Mind for the 1968 film The Thomas Crown Affair. The song won the Academy Award for Best Original Song in 1969. The Bergmans and Legrand received Oscar nominations again for What Are You Doing the Rest of Your Life, from The Happy Ending, 1969, and Pieces of Dreams, 1970. Their collaboration with Barbra Streisand and composer Marvin Hamlisch led to The Way We Were, the title track for the 1973 film. It became one of the most iconic songs in cinematic history, earning an Academy Award, Golden Globe, and Grammy. In the years that followed, the Bergmans continued to enjoy high-profile film work. In 1983, they made Academy Award history by being nominated for 3 out of the 5 Best Original Song slots for How Do You Keep the Music Playing, It Might Be You, Tootsie, and If We Were in Love, Yes, Giorgio. They would go on to win another Oscar in 1984 for their work on Streisand's film Yentl, composing the lyrics for songs like Papa, Can You Hear Me, and The Way He Makes Me Feel. Their talents extended beyond the screen. In 1993, the Bergmans were chosen to write An American Reunion for the inauguration of President Bill Clinton. Their work continued into the late 1990s, earning Emmy Awards and additional Oscar nominations for films like Sabrina, 1995, and At First Sight, 1999. In 2001, the Kennedy Center commissioned them to write a song cycle. Teaming up with Cy Coleman, they produced Portraits in Jazz, a gallery of songs. In addition to their many hit songs, they contributed to Broadway and television. Their musical Ballroom, 1978, based on their Emmy-winning TV musical Queen of the Stardust Ballroom, was a noted stage achievement. The Bergmans also wrote theme songs for popular television shows including Maude, Good Times, Alice, and The Sandy Duncan Show. Their lyrics for Ordinary Miracles, performed by Streisand in a 1994 HBO special, won them another Emmy. Alan and Marilyn remained closely tied to Barbra Streisand, writing extensively for her concerts and recordings. Marilyn even served as executive producer of Streisand's One Voice concert in 1987. Streisand's 2011 album What Matters Most was a tribute to the Bergmans, featuring 10 of their songs she had never recorded before. Alan stepped briefly into the spotlight with his 2007 solo album Lyrically, Alan Bergman, which showcased the couple's work and Alan's smooth vocal interpretations. Critics praised his delivery, likening it to Sinatra and Chet Baker. In 2017, the Bergmans collaborated with playwright Josh Ravitch on a stage production called Chasing Memories, a different kind of musical, marking one of their last major projects. The Bergmans' awards and honors were many. They were inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame in 1980 and received its prestigious Johnny Mercer Award in 1997. In 1995, both received honorary doctorates from Berklee College of Music, and Marilyn earned another from Trinity College in 1998. She also received the Women in Film Crystal Award and was named an officer of the French Order of Arts and Letters. In 2022, she was inducted into the Women's Songwriters Hall of Fame. Their involvement extended beyond songwriting. Marilyn was a longtime leader in the music rights community, serving as president and chairperson of ASCAP from 1994 to 2009, the first woman to ever hold the role. She also led SISAC, the Global Performing Rights Organization, and served on the National Recording Preservation Board. Alan served on boards such as the Johnny Mercer Foundation and the Jazz Bakery, and both were involved with the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. Marilyn Bergman passed away on January 8, 2022, at the age of 93 due to respiratory failure. Her death marked the end of a remarkable personal and professional partnership. Alan continued to be involved in music and advocacy for the arts until his passing on July 17, 2025, at the age of 99. He died peacefully at his home in Los Angeles. Throughout their lives, Alan and Marilyn Bergman amassed a modest but solid fortune, largely through royalties and performance rights from their extensive catalog. At the time of Alan's death, the couple's combined net worth was estimated at around $20 million. Despite their wealth and success, they remained grounded, devoted to the craft of songwriting, and passionate about preserving and supporting the rights of artists everywhere. Alan and Marilyn Bergman left behind an extraordinary legacy of music that continues to resonate across generations. Their lyrics gave emotional depth to countless songs and films, painting vivid portraits of love, loss, hope, and humanity. They remain timeless voices in American music, their contributions etched into the soul of popular culture. Thank you for watching, like, share and kindly subscribe for more videos like this.